Okay, thanks for being there. Marriage is a union between two consenting adults, but when it is contrary, it raises concerns. The shocking video of a 4-year-old child in Bayelsa State who was allegedly given out in marriage to a 54-year-old man has raised concerns and sparked public outrage. And Newsline can't let a story like that slide. So our correspondent, Ebinimi Zitimiliola, who is on the case, has an update including the story behind the story.
A video went viral across the internet of a 4-year-old minor who reportedly married a 54-year-old man in Akede community in Sagbama local government area of Bayelsa State. The conduct was widely condemned for being repugnant, offensive to public morals, and therefore should not have a place in civilized society. When Newsline crew began to investigate the veracity of the story, the findings were shocking and revealing at the same time. It was gathered that the 4-year-old was said to have existed in a former life where she, as a maiden, was betrothed to the same man, until they were unfortunately separated by death.
The reason for her committing suicide is that she wants to go and reunite with her lover on the other side of the world. But unfortunately, it seems that reunion didn't take place. So she had been coming and going. You remember the poem of J.P. Clark, Abiku, coming and going this several season.
It was in this circumstance that findings came to the fore that to save a life, it is a compelling necessity that a symbolic marriage ceremony called Korpamo is performed and a token is presented to redeem her. The practice, according to devotees, as part of an ancient Ejo culture and spirituality for a girl or male child who falls sick and dies after birth and returns to be given birth to again.
The man who said to be the husband of that child is not the real husband, but try to Korpamo the child to the old age.
The girl, when she grows up to the age of marriage, can actually marry anybody of her choice. And so there's no attachment. All of that was done. We only talk about the level of celebration that accompanied it.
My daughter told me that for her to stay alive, we have to perform a symbolic marriage.
If I not do this thing before this girl dies, it's for my head. So from there now, okay, if not so, no problem, I will pay you.
Could this be a myth or story just made up? Well, I decided to dig deeper into other cultural belief systems and found something similar in Abiku in Yorubas and Ogbanje in Igbos, meaning a spirit child who died young and was reborn. Having established this, I went further to other faith beliefs.
The truth is that there is nothing like reincarnation in the Christian sector. In the Bible, it has never happened.
In Islam, we do not hold the view that there is a reincarnation. It is the work of the jinns.
Gender-based civil society groups, professional bodies, and government representatives also met on the matter.
From what we have heard from both parties, we are confident that the rights of the child has not been violated and will not be violated. Our eyes open to ensure that these issues do not translate into, something criminal aside the cultural practices that they have spoken about.
The Bayelsa State government has promised to be thorough in its findings as the public awaits a formal report.